Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. This is Stan here with you. Well, today is another DIY vlog where I'm going to replace the front brake pads on my Mazda 323. So it seems like the brake pads are pretty badly worn out, so I do need to replace it. I got a brand new brake pad for this. These are the Repco branded brake pads, brand new ones. Then I got some anti-seize grease, and I'll tell you what else you need for this DIY. So we need to remove the springs and the retaining clips from here. We can use a flathead screwdriver to remove the springs first, and before that you will also need to open the, so this cap you see here is of the brake fluid reservoir, so you need to loosen it a bit. So when you push the pistons inward, you'll be pushing the piston inwards and that will push the brake fluid outwards, so you might get some brake fluid out of here. That's why you need to loosen this up. So let's get the retaining clips out first. Okay, so you need to remove this clip as well, that is inside the holes of these two pins. So we'll have to pull this out first. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so we got this clip out. So now we can slide this pin out. Now the pin slides out easily. So you got both the pins out. Next, this clip will just come out like so. And now next is the important step. You will have to slide your flathead screwdriver inside between the rotors and the pads and try to push the piston inwards, because when you put the new pads in, you will not have enough room for the new pads to go in unless you clear this way. So you need to push it all the way in and push the piston backwards. Slide the piston inwards like this with the help of the screwdriver. Now get your brake pad out. Now the brake pad should come out easily. That's it. So this is the new brake pad. Just see how thick it is compared to the old one. It's almost nothing. There's almost nothing in the old one. Can you see it? So the next step is to clean all the pins thoroughly. So let's do that. So let's spray some cleaner here as well, where the pins go. So let's apply some grease on top here. Okay, so now we're going to install this into the brake calipers. We can't actually place the new brake pads in directly without loosening the caliper bolts. So there are two caliper bolts, one here and one here. We need to loosen these two, remove them, and then we'll get enough play to slide in those brake pads. So for that you need a 14 mm spanner or a 9x16 mm spanner. So you can slide out the caliper bolt like this. The top caliper bolt is longer than the bottom one. The bottom one is shorter, so keep that in mind, as you can see from here. So before you install the calipers, guys, make sure that this bolt should move like this. Like this one on the bottom does not move. It's stiff. So if it does not move, you'll have to keep spraying it with some brake cleaner or some silicone spray and try to loosen this out. So this should move freely. Only if it moves freely you'll be able to place the new calipers in. So this is the upper caliper bolt. So just wipe this clean and apply some anti-seize grease on this bolt. So just apply some anti-seize grease on this. And we'll install the caliper. Now we'll insert the bottom bolt in. Okay, so now we're going to place the brake pads inside. We got both the brake pads in. Now before you install these two pins, it's better to grease them with some anti-seize grease. Okay, so before you insert the top pin, it's better to put the spring inside first. So this is how you should insert the spring. This spring comes underneath the pin and it catches on top of the brake pad here, and then it gets into the hole over here. Then we'll have to insert this clip between both the pins. Next we need to tighten the brake caliper bolts, which are here. Okay, so that's it for this side. Let's do the next side. Unfortunately, the springs on the other side of the brake pads were rusted and broken, so I had to get a set of new ones from a donor vehicle which is also rusted, but then I had repainted them. I'll show you how I repainted them in this vlog and then installed them. So I removed the rust with 180 grit sandpaper and I spray painted the springs. So I'm going to reinstall the springs back into the caliper. I've already shown you that. You'll also need to tighten the brake reservoir cap. So that's it guys, I finished installing the brake pads on both the sides. Now before we drive the car, I just keep pumping the brakes till it becomes hard. And that's it. So that's it for this DIY vlog guys. It was fairly simple and easy. The brakes are working perfectly fine. I hope you guys found this vlog informative and useful. If you did, please do hit the like button. Do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done already. And until next time, this is Stan signing out.